Hello, hello, hello! Man, it has really been a while. Today is the 12th of July, 2016, and welcome back. Man, it's been a long time since I've done anything like this. Well, any StarCraft streams at least. I've tried doing a little things here and there, but mostly I've been feeling kind of burnt out, you know? Man, it's been a while since I've done this, and I kind of missed it, you know? But I was just burnt out. I was busy doing schoolwork or actual work, you know, all the time. I'd come home and be like, I'm going to stream, and this is a true story. I tried to stream like several times over the summer because summer was significantly less busy for me than any of the other semesters. But, like, every time I had it in my mind, like, I want to stream today, something would break, and that's a true story. Whether it be OBS Studio, or my compressor, or my on-screen keyboard, something would fucking break. But, man, that's enough about me. How have you been doing? Man, it's been a while. Did you do something with your hair? Whatever you did, you look great, and I'm glad that you came, and that you're watching, and, you know, it's still have your attention after all this time. But enough about this bullshit. Let's get to the reason we're all here. My face is going to get substantially darker, and then it's going to get lighter again, because we're going to switch into the game. Man, look at this! StarCraft! Man, it really wouldn't be general chat if the first thing that popped up wasn't something about politics. We're going to ignore that. I'm gonna probably, like, I'm thinking about investing in just a chat blocker for this fucking game. Just fuck general chat. Man, this thing's cancer. Let's get to the reason we're all here. This fucker right here. This thing. Man, I am so sick, man. It's tight. It's everything. Man, if you haven't read the patch notes, this is everything I wanted it to be, and then a little bit more. If you've been following me for a while, as in when I first started doing this back in Heartless form before Legacy even came out, you know I have been wanting this specific patch for so long. This is exactly what StarCraft needed. And if you're not familiar, look at it. They revamped the ladder. Go read the patch notes. What are you, fucking crazy? Read the patch notes. It's awesome! And this has really brought back a lot of passion I have for the game. I want to play StarCraft, and I want to do well on this ladder, and I really feel like this ladder is going to do a lot of good for that. So without further ado, we're going to jump into it. Now, unfortunately, when you first load up the game, there's a little notification thing that pops up. It has a cool little animation too. I ruined that. I wanted to see if, you know, I was just so excited to get it, and I didn't even think about saving it for the stream, and I just kind of did it, so whatever. This is just going to be kind of a shorter stream, not the usual 2.5 hour or so slugfest we'd usually do. This whole week it's going to kind of be, you know, today's Tuesday, so Tuesday through Friday. It's just going to be, you know, hour and a half, little bounce with the ladder, having a bit of fun, you know. Today we're just doing placements, and once I'm done with my, I just have to play one placement. I didn't even look at this. I only have to do one placement match. I haven't played ladder in 2 seasons, I think? I don't think I've laddered in over 2 seasons, and I only need to do one placement. That's really weird. So maybe we won't do just one placement. Maybe we'll play until, like, 11:30 or so. An hour and 15 minutes should be fine. Just enough to loosen up the joints, you know? Get a little bit of blood flowing, and we're just going to do that for the whole week. Just doing, you know, basic stuff, a little short streams here and there. Next week, however, you best show up Monday, because I got some cool shit coming down the pipe. That's another reason I haven't streamed, because I've been trying to work on some new content ideas. Bleh. And there's going to be some cool shit coming down the pipe Monday for the next week, if everything kind of lines up properly. So I'm excited for that, and without further ado, let's get into this game. Let's see how... Oh, shit! Hold on. First things first. I haven't even played any of the ladder maps. This map's cancer. This map is actually worse than that. It's AIDS. I hate this map. That being said, though, I'm so glad that Hypothesis made it in. Hypothesis is tight as shit. It was made by Negative Zero, the same guy who made Terraform. I like Terraform. I was in the minority that really liked Terraform. I'm so glad that Apotheosis made it in. But Dawson Station, this map's cancer. It sucks. so bad. So we're just gonna veto it. Fuck DOS on Station, I'm not gonna play on it. Fuck you, don't do what you tell me, I'm not playing DOS on Station. Mind you, it's better balanced for Zerg than it's for Terran because of the infamous boxes in the middle that block siege tanks. I mean, yeah, that was an oversight. And if you haven't seen it, go watch. Go to Nate's channel. He's done something about it. About how bad DOS on Station is. And when you think about it, DOS on Station, chances are, is probably going to be at BlizzCon because it's a Season 3 map, and typically speaking, Season 3 maps make it to the global finals. So that means there's a possibility that the best of 7 finals could be decided on DOS on Station, and that's not a world that I want to live in. Now, this is pissing me off. I don't know. I really hope this game works. Oh man, I'm really nervous now. Okay, it was just the other guy. It's just the other guy. Don't worry about it. Okay. ZVZ on Frozen Temple. Okay, we can do this. Being matched against a gold, so apparently my MMR hasn't decayed that much. Actually. Oh man, it's all coming back. Okay, so the question is, what are we gonna do? Because it is a ZVZ on Frozen Temple. It's got that middle, you know, that little bit to the middle. What are we gonna do? That's the real question. I'm probably just gonna open really boring 17, 18, 17 because that's the one that I probably have the most just hard-lined into me. Is the 17, 18, 17 opener, and I think we're probably just gonna go for an early Roach Bush, all things considered. So put that there. So I already got a drone scouting me. That's I guess he's probably just checking to make sure that I'm not cheesing. I would hope so, at least. Yeah, he's going back home. He just wanted to make sure I wasn't doing anything silly. Okay, well this is... the initial, like, rush hype has worn off. Just the key spamming and all sorts of silly shit. So the question is, do I want to take a third? I'm going to first see he's taken an expand too, and it's finished about the same time that mine did. Pop queen. Get 2 more queens on the way for defense purposes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get an extra gas just for production's sake. Go ahead and get my Roach Warren. Okay. Alright. Well, he hasn't... He hasn't taken a third yet, which means he's massing up as well. I don't really have a build. And, that's right, I need layer tech. God, I'm stupid. Now, I think we're gonna stop spreading creep after this just because I'm a little bit concerned, you know? I am... Okay, he has taken a third. And I think I actually want to try and punish him for that a little bit. I'm not going to show my hand with the roaches just yet. But I do want to punish that third. That's a lot of queens. That's also a really heavy supply block that I've got running here. Get ranged and carapace. I'm getting a little bit of black, which is not helping my case at all. Do I want Tunnel Claws? Not really, come to think of it. I'm like really nervous. I'm not talking too much because I want to He's got 1-1 to my 2-2. Good to know Mass Roach never dies. Well, that was a disaster. And what do I get? Gold 2. Alright. Alright. Gold 2. I'm still a gold. 3281, 3269. How'd I do? That was a lot of fucking roaches. I'm just gonna be real honest. Well, at least he was an even opponent. It was a lot of fun. My heart's racing like crazy. If I had gone... I feel like if I had gone Lurker Tech, because he didn't have any detection, you know? Wow. If I had gotten some Lurkers probably in there, probably would have done better, all things considered. So I want to see this new league system, because I haven't really seen too much of it yet. So I'm gold 2, and it's got all this stuff, and then... Okay. So we're just going to play a few more matches, because that was a lot of fun. ZVZ is, still, you know, kind of bullshit, but, you know, again, it was kind of a tech read error by me, because I had the 2-2, should have gotten some lurkers. If I had, that match would have been fucking over, man. Those roaches were so clustered up, he had no detection, just put a couple of lurkers up at the top of my ramp there. Alright. No problems. We all have, you know, that was a decent attempt for a game I haven't played in, months. Well, not consistently, at least. I've played games here and there, mostly against the AI, though. Pretty sporadically. Now, I feel like I'm part of the minority that has just never played on Frost before. I've heard musings about it being not so Zerg favored, but I really can't testify to that because, like I said, I've never actually played on Frost. So I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you if this game, or this map specifically, was specifically favored towards any race, and he's got the quick scout off of me. Makes me kind of feel that he's top spawn, although that's really doesn't have anything. I've mentioned this before, but whenever a probe goes out of my sight, I get really worried. You know, it's just one of those ticks in the back of my mind where I'm like, you know, I can't see this probe, So I got a bad feeling. Okay. So I haven't spotted him yet. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's not stupid enough to be trying to one base off Protoss. He has one base as Protoss. And is building pylons in the middle of the map. I really don't know what to say, except... you know, armor up, because... if he's trying to one base his Protoss, it's cheesy as shit. I have to make sure. Okay. 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 I'm alive. I am alive. Okay, well, I haven't seen this in a while. This screams to me that somebody didn't get the memo about the warp-in nerf. talk about two totally different games back to back. Uh-oh. Welp. Can't say this game isn't interesting. I can't say I agree with his decision making right there. I feel like I haven't ever played Legacy before because I'm never played Legacy before because I'm totally forgetting the Ravagers can bust down force fields. Why do I feel like he is... Okay. For like a split second, I was like, this has been going on way too long, you know? There's that moment where I'm getting flashbacks to Silver League, where, you know, I'm just like, is he? You know, there's that chance that he's proxying somewhere, or that he's got like a hidden expand. You know, it's just, it creeps into your mind. Oh, I really feel bad because I actually want. The thing is, he needs a Zerg sparring partner, and I need a Protoss sparring partner because my PvZ is usually pretty bad. I got lucky with that one. Ooh, an unranked rando. Come on, dude, back. There was, I don't know how many of you guys browse the StarCraft 2 subreddit that often, but there was a post the other day that's saying, like, the guy was, like, legitimately asking, like, is not saying GLHF considered BM? And I don't know about you guys, but to me, kinda, you know? It's like, you know, it's a mannerly kind of thing. It's like shaking your opponent's hand in the sports match, you know? You just kind of do it because it's considered proper. I'm getting better at that. You know, the GG first is notoriously BM, right? That's not up for debate. That is BM supreme, you know? Oh. Oh. I did pretty well, apparently. I'm really curious. There's a bug on my screen also. Did he just not realize he was playing? Yeah, he's just not here. Oh, he selected stuff. See, he's here, kind of, because you see he has stuff selected. I'm a little curious. I want to jump back. I want to look at his camera. Because I want to know what was going through his head, you know? Oh, he is moving his camera around. So he's not looking, he's not looking, he's not looking. Oh. Oh, I'm in a game. Oh, I'm in a game. And he just has this one probe selected, slightly off center of his base. And then he left. And then he left. How curious. He could just be, you know, someone who's you know, doing the old smurfing thing, trying to tank his MMR or whatever. You know, that's entirely possible. I think I'm going to invest in some sort of general chat blocker because this is AIDS. Oh, New Gettysburg! I've heard good things about this map, actually. Never played it, but I've heard good things about it. I've heard good things about New Gettysburg. Oh, he did the emoji LHF. I didn't even think about doing that. That's too much effort. I wanted to try and remember how to do the thumbs up. I think it's just up emo, but I can't be asked. I'm getting weird performance issues on this map that I don't get on other maps, though. I'm getting about 45 FPS here, whereas on other maps I was getting 60. And that was actually one of the weird issues that I was having when I was thinking about streaming. I like that. I love maps that clearly define where bases are supposed to go in respect to their, like, not this one, but in respect to their mineral patches. I think that's such a useful little thing that more map makers need to, you know, do. I've totally screwed up this build order because I just totally skipped over my pool. Just getting a good scout off on me. Don't worry, I got nothing to hide. I'm not trying to cheese ya. Yeah, that was one of the things that was happening when I wanted to stream, but I was like getting really bad performance in StarCraft, like struggling to maintain 30 without streaming. Like, just bad performance. You know, I thought I had ironed it out, but I'm hovering between 40 and 45 on this map, which definitely has me a little concerned. You know, because I don't have a cheap rig, not by any measures. He's got a Rax. I'm gonna move this guy away. I know he's taken a base, which is all I really care about. I'm gonna move him to a position where he's not gonna get sniped, and I'm gonna send these little fellas to check for proxies, because I don't know what this map is like. Yeah, I'm getting weird amounts of lag on this specific map, both in the video sense and just the input sense. It's probably, you know, stream related. My question is, what am I gonna do? I'm probably just gonna, because Ling Bang Muta is dead as shit, and that depresses me so much. Realistically, all I want from Blizzard is to make Ling Bang Muta viable again. Get the layer up. Now what tech am I going to go for? Probably just Ling Hydra Lurker, since that tends to be the pretty apt form of just generally how you do stuff. From what I've seen, you know. Get Cleo up. Get a nice revealing scan on me. I never started... I didn't start speed. Okay, well I don't really know what to expect because I don't know what the gold league, what the gold standard for TVZ is like right now. I don't like that. Oh, he's taking islands. This could work out in my favor. Hello. He has supply blocked me, quite literally. He has, like, no army supply. I'm a little on the fence of how I feel about this match. Well, I now know how I feel about this match. Well. got fucking, like, tunnel vision. Yeah, no. The game was certainly interesting, but certainly an interesting match, but ultimately, yeah, not a lot I could have. I think when I saw him take the island, I should have been I am so stupid. Do you know what counters, do you know what counters Liberators? You know, because from like a certain perspective, one might say, you know, one might say, you know, that the counter to Liberators is the Ravager. And you know, at Hive Tech, not Hive Tech, Hatchery Tech, you know, that, you're right. At Hatchery Tech, the counter to Liberators is Ravagers and Spore Crawlers. Because you're on a point where the enemy just can't spam out Liberators to give you mass denial, right? And when you enter Layer Tech, you might say, well, the counter is Hydras. Because Hydras are notoriously anti-air, but you would be wrong again. Do you know what the counter to Liberators are? It's a unit that nobody used, at least most of the time, nobody really used in Heart of the Swarm, and as a result, I often forget it even exists. You know what that unit's called? It's called the Corruptor. The Corruptor is the direct counter to massive Liberators. And the best part is that the tanks can't shoot Corruptors. So, you know, when your enemy goes mass mech with a lot of tanks covering their Liberators, you can just fly Corruptors in and kill them all. And you don't even need a lot, you just need a few, because they trade very efficiently versus Liberators. That was such a significant misread. If I had not gone for... I was stuck on that Hydralisk Den, you know? I've leaned on that Hydralisk Den so hard. I should have gone for Spire. When I saw those Liberators coming out, I should have gone for Spire, and I should have gotten like 5 or 6 or 8 Corruptors out, and that would have just totally shut down his production. And then I just could have flooded Lings and Roaches and Ravagers against his mech, and, you know, I wouldn't have that massive area denial. I'm a little salty about that one, you know? I'm a little teensy bit salty about that one, because, you know, I could have... If I'd read it a bit better, I would have won. It is that ultimate feeling that you get, you know? If I had not gotten this tunnel vision and just so high-strung... yeah, I'm done. I thought I'd probably be able to make it another 20 minutes or so, maybe another couple matches, but I'm so beat up about that, because I'm just kicking myself in the ass about that loss, because it's so obvious. You know, hindsight's 20/20, but it's really obvious. So that's gonna be it for tonight. It was just a short stream, I know. Tomorrow we'll be back probably between 10:30ish, do another stream like this, just to get back into the swing of things. Hopefully shake all of the rust off, and maybe even try and get back into Plat, because I'm not that far off. I'm Gold 2, which is halfway through Gold. I just need to push myself up past all of this, get up on top of Gold, and just get up into my promotion match, you know? So that's it. Thanks for tuning in. And I will see you.